Hey everybody, it's JLantis here, and welcome back to another episode of JChat. And today we're going to be taking a look at the new line of Wonder Woman dolls from Mattel. So they were just revealed by Entertainment Weekly the other day, and they all look so good. I can't wait to go through all of them with you guys and discuss about them. Alright, so a little bit of back info on them is that they are going to be revealed at this year's New York City Toy Fair. That's on February 18th, I think. So we're definitely going to get a lot more look of them at the convention. So in-person pictures always help because these photos that they released are promotional pictures and they always look so much better than the actual ones. So right now let's get started and go through these dolls. So first up, we have this deluxe sword wielding Wonder Woman figure. So they're definitely going on to the route of the DC superhero girls, where they are more of an action figure plus dolls. They're calling them action dolls instead of just playline fashion dolls, so that's really interesting. I really love the look of this figure. She definitely has a fierce facial features. She comes with her shield as well as her sword. Her shield and sword are different from the one that they used in Batman vs Superman. She has rooted hair, but I think her outfit is sculpted on, plus she have kind of like a generic skirt, not really movie accurate, but she does have really good looking boots, and she has articulation at her knees and elbows. I can't say for the wrists because we can't see them clearly. Moving on to the next one, we have this archery set. I think in the article they don't really say which doll has which name, they just show in the picture, so I will just call this the archery set. Again, I think this is a playline doll with action figure features. This definitely reminds me of the Ever After High Raven archery set, almost identical how the design and aspect of it, even the hand sculpts look exactly the same, but I really love her face. I think the face sculpt is the same as the ones they used for Batman v Superman, but I think they're painted more differently now. She looks more fierce and resembles Gal Gadot more than the other ones, I would say. She's rocking a Katniss-like braid on her side, and the rest of the things on her are sculpted though. The third one is this one, so I think this is like the basic core outfit for her. She is in her signature red and blue look. I think these gold parts are sculpted on, but the other parts are fabric, probably just printed on the patterns. Again, I love her face. The faces seems to be the same on all of them, even the expressions. And again, I don't think she has wrist joints, but I can't really say because it's covered most of the time. And she has her sculpted lasso. Again, she have good shoes, and I really love the new body type with the muscular arms. So it's a good departure from the usual fashion-like bodies, but again, I kind of miss the made-to-move aspect of the original dolls with lots of posability. Then this next one is my absolute favorite. Oh my god, I love this so much. Even before I saw the doll, when I saw this look in the trailer, I was like, yes, because who hides a giant sword down their evening gown? Wonder Woman. So next time someone asks you, how will you hide a giant sword? You just tell them, I will hide it in my evening gown. So that's super awesome, but it's a pretty long sword down the back of her dress, so I do hope she doesn't cut her butt. But anyways, this doll slays. It's amazing, and I really love her little bun, and I love the fabric of the dress as well. I think it's gonna be like kind of those really flowy soft material, but interestingly enough, both this doll and this one are retailing for $15, so that's pretty cheap. So I do think they're going to be basic core playline dolls again, but they do look really great for $15. I would have to give you that. It looks super great. And she comes with her sword. No wrist articulation obviously on this doll, so I'm guessing the same goes to the other ones. We'll see. But I really love the hand molds. Instead of just giving her an open palm generic hand, she has actual clasped position, so it looks really great when she's holding her things. And I love the other hand as well. It looks really natural. I definitely have to get this doll. She's definitely on my list. Alright, so next one, we're moving on to the more deluxe line. So this one comes with her horse, and it's so cool that I think the horse comes with like a little stand for her feet to snap on. I really love that. And again, she is in her iconic red and blue look. I'm not sure if this the same doll from that loose one. Wait, this one? Probably not. It looks different. And she comes with her sword, shield, and of course her horse. So I think if you're gonna go for the iconic look, I think I would say go for this one since she comes with the most accessories if you can go for it. So for me, I think I would go for this one and skip this solo red one. So again, this one I cannot say if she has the articulation on the wrist or not, but the rest of the body seems to be the same with other dolls, and I really love the accessories on her horse as well. And of course, I almost forgot she has her cape. That is really awesome, so I think I would definitely be going for this one. And next up we have Queen Hippolyta. So she is her mother, Diana's mother, if you don't know. So I think she and Diana are going to be from the same line because they all both have their horses. Her dress is really nice. I love her gold boots, her curly hair, but we all know that hair isn't gonna be curly on the actual doll, so I'm not gonna even hope for the hair to look as nice as that on the actual doll. But she looks pretty good as well. She doesn't resemble the actress that much though. Alright, so the next one is the 2-pack, I suppose, since they're showing them together. It's probably a 2-pack with Steve Trevor and Diana. Again, this is in her island look, so if you don't want to go for this one because she has sculpted on things, I definitely suggest you go for this one, which I'll probably be doing as well. So let's take a look at Diana first. So she has the same hairstyle from that set, but her dress is actual fabric this time. And she has her sword and the shoes, and everything else seems to be the same from the playset figure. And let's go on to Steve. So Steve has sculpted hair. He doesn't quite look like Chris Pine to me. The only likeness they have nailed so far is Gal Gadot as Diana. The other one seems to be kind of off. He has sculpted hair, but I think his sweater is really nice. I really like the turtleneck sweater he has. And his jacket, he has his gun, but the pants and everything else seems to be sculpted on, which is kind of unfortunate. But I also noticed that his hand molds look like the Ever After High boy hand molds. So maybe if he has like a boil jointed neck, you can probably body swap it on a Ever After High boy. So those are all the dolls that they have revealed. However, this picture leaked on the internet the other day and it shows Antiope, which the character which I'm most excited for because I love the actress Robin Wright who plays her, and I think she's the most baddest looking out of the bunch so far. So interestingly enough, looks like her wrists are actually articulated on this figure, so I don't really know how many different lines that they're gonna have. And in the trailer it shows her she is riding a horse, and maybe she's together with that horse line with Hippolyta and Diana. I don't really know, but she looks super great. Her hair looks great. It's styled intricately on her head. She comes with her bow and arrows, and I think we will definitely see pictures of her at the toy fair. Now let's take a comparative look between dolls from last year. So here is a look at the Batman v Superman Barbie collector doll versus the new one that they have released, the $15 one and the $35 one, because the original doll retailed for $35. She was considered a collector doll, not a playline doll, so this doll looked amazing. And another thing I noticed is that the newer one seems to be in a smaller scale than Barbie's. They still say it's their 12-inch size, so that's the same size as Barbie, but scale-wise, I think they're gonna be on the same scale as the DC superhero girls, because yeah, it looks quite different. Maybe because we haven't seen it in person yet, but to me, they look kind of smaller in scale. But I actually like it. I only wish that they have more articulation. I love the new muscular arms. And here is a close-up look at between her faces. So I think they're definitely reusing the sculpt, but painted differently this time. I really prefer the new paint. She looks more fierce and resembles Gal Gadot more than the other ones did. But I love the fact that the original doll was kind of showing her teeth, while these ones all have their lips painted over it. Her weapon seems to have changed from the first movie as well, especially the shield. The shield is completely different now, and the sword, the handle is different as well. Biting the blade, the engravings and all that seems to be the same. Because the Batman v Superman version happens like years and years, I think 100 years after what the first movie is going to take place, so it's understandable how her things would change over time. And of course, we can't forget the amazing Comic-Con doll that they did of her as well. It looks really stunning. So it's really interesting how Mattel went with the playline route, because looking at their prices, these dolls all seems to be targeted at playline and younger audience, which is kind of interesting to me because I think the fan base would be more adults because the movie is very sophisticated and mature as well, not very kiddish. But I think Wonder Woman is a great character, a great role model, so maybe they're counting on a lot of young girls and kids to go and see the movie, and probably these are aimed towards them because I still would definitely want to see a Barbie collector line quality dolls for them, because if you look at the cast poster that they released, the costumes are amazing. Look at that. Hippolyta, Antiope, and this other random ant that I can't think of. Queen Hippolyta and Antiope, they look amazing. So imagine being made into Barbie collector quality. That would be really awesome. Alright, so those are my thoughts on the new Wonder Woman dolls from Mattel. So I'm really excited to see more of them at the toy fair. And let me know your thoughts in the comments below as well. What do you think about these toys? What do you think about Mattel going towards more playline? Would you like to see collector versions of them? And are you going to be getting them? Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. I'm so excited for the movie, but right now, thank you so much for watching. You can also check me out on Instagram at JLantisToys for more photos, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!